Hi guys, Robbie46 here, welcome yourselves back to MotoGP 19 on the Xbox One X. We are running on to round 8 in our Moto2 Pro career. It is Assen. So let's see if we can continue our winning streak. We've won every race so far. My goal is to win every race all season. So a very, very wet Assen. FP3 was raining. And I'm assuming all the other practices were raining as well because the time that I put in FP3 was quickest overall, and it was quick enough on combined times as well. So yeah, I'm assuming it's been raining the whole weekend here. Oh, had a bit of a moment there. Fernandez is just ahead of me. I'm pretty sure he was just ahead of me at Catalonia as well. We had to make our way past him during my qualifying lap, which I'm going to have to do again here at Assen. 0.4 under the time. I was on a good lap on the last lap, but unfortunately invalidated it. So, been having a few issues around here. Nothing too major. Fernandez, you're really going to have to get out of the way, I'm afraid. Please. Oh, I'm still not through. Can't get past Fernandez. This is going to cost me a bit of time, but how much? Right, no, not even close enough there. Okay, so this is not ideal for qualifying. Right, we're going to have to get past him now. Come on. There we go. So past Fernandez we go. What are we doing time wise? Okay, yeah, well, We've extended our time under the lap, which I was a bit surprised at. Down into the chicane. Yeah, it took me quite a few laps to actually get into the swing of things around here. Really struggling with braking, but 0.7 under the time, that should be good enough.
That's the end of the second
pole position from Alex Marquez in second and Schrotter in third place. Is it going to be a wet race though? It is still raining. So the thing is, I can only go for a medium front and a medium rear, so we don't have to think about tyres for this race. So that is our choice. That's the only choice we've got. Right, let's see what kind of start we can get. I'm guessing a bad start because I haven't had a good start in Moto 2 all season.
Once again, ready to put everyone to the test.
Okay then. The start of Assen. Here we go. Just span up the rear off the start there, but it did warm up a little bit. I tell you what, that was an actual decent start for once. Front tyre is very cold, but my rear is warmed up quite nicely from me spinning it up on the start. Okay, so leading at the moment. Good start, good clean start. No one has come past me yet. Marquez up to second. They added Disturbant and onto the little straight. 0.4 of a second lead we've got over Jorge Navarro on the speed up. Not a good start for Lowe's. He's down in 30th. That is Navarro trying to get through on me, but not making it stick. So staying in the lead for now. 15 laps around here. Next race will be at Sachsenring. No idea what kind of race Sachsenring is going to be like. I can't remember what Moto2 around there was like. Okay, so just having a few twitches from the rear. Just losing a bit of grip. That should be absolutely fine. Front tyre is still pretty cold. So I'm going to have to go careful with that. Make sure it doesn't catch me out. Oh, we've really pulled away there. Okay, into the chicane. I've got in too hot. That's what I mean. That's what I mean when I say you've got to watch out for that cold front tyre. I did have troubles getting the bike stopped into the Timmer chicane during free practice and qualifying. Oh, come on. Yeah, just kept out braking myself, and of course you mess the end of one lap up, and then you also mess the start of another lap up because you don't get a good run through the chicane, so you don't get a good run onto the straight. Well, it's a completely different race to Catalonia. I'm glad a lot of you enjoyed the Catalonia race. It was, it definitely surprised me with me being able to get the result I did after crashing at turn 1. If you haven't seen that race, I would highly suggest going to watch it because it is a cracking race. I thoroughly enjoyed it. But at the moment, I am still leading. We haven't got a big lead though. Oh, that's too wide. That's way too high. Too hot into there. Oh, that's Navarro around the outside. So Jorge Navarro has managed to sneak through into the lead because of my mistake. Okay then, what have you got, Jorge? I mean, we've closed right back in on him, but let's see if there's anywhere we'll be able to get him later on in the race if we need to. Not into the chicane. I've gone in too deep again. Missed the first apex. Not too bad on the way out. Didn't lose too much time. In fact, I gained a little bit. 148.8 from Navarro, 150.5 from me. So Navarro's got some pace at the moment. A few people overtaken behind. Navarro got the pace to pull away. Marquez has dropped down a bit. He's down in 7th place at the moment. Okay, so Navarro has got almost half a second on me. I've got almost a second over Schrotter at the moment. Oh, this is where they tend to close me down. The rear tried coming around again. Come on. Okay. Closing back in on Navarro now. Just try and stay with him for the time being. We're not being attacked from behind, which is good, but I got a better drive out that last corner. That was me back into the lead. So I know I'm stronger around the back part of the track. Already got half a second over Navarro. That was just a few corners ago. Oh, that was a little bit better on the entrance, but still a bit too quick into the Timmer chicane. .7, 148.3. That's to Schrotter. I thought that was going to be to me actually. I was a little bit shocked that that was Schrotter, but yeah, so Schrotter just set the fastest lap of the race. Didn't actually look to see what lap I'd done. We're not pulling away. Not at the moment, anyway. We might be able to. 0.6 is the gap back to Navarro. So this is where they usually close back in. Yep, just heard Navarro go wide then. It looked like he went very wide on the minimap as well. Maybe even crashed. I'm pretty sure Chantra just crashed, but I'm pretty sure Navarro either just crashed or he just lost loads of time going off track. Either way, he's no longer in 2nd place. Be interesting to see where Navarro's gone to. Okay, so we come to the end of lap 4, half a second lead over my fellow number 33, Bastianini. Though Schrotter has just gotten back. The Beast has dropped to 4th. Again, just a little bit too hot into the chicane. Again, another 150. As a 150.1. So Navarro, he's not in the top 10. Oh, that was me looking at the positions on the left-hand side there and completely misjudged my braking marker. So yeah, Navarro's gone outside the top 10 now. That one mistake and he's dropped so many places. Maybe he almost went into the back of me. All I know is that I saw his dot go very, very wide. It sounded like he went wide. I'm not sure if he crashed or not, but yeah, he's dropped outside the top 10. The Beast is still in 2nd place. So I'm currently doing 150s, which is just about enough. I do think I can maybe go a little bit quicker. I don't want to push too hard yet. We're only on lap 5. Oh, again, just too wide. Baldassarri, he's come through into 2nd place. Schrotter's dropped as well. Gardner's up to 4th. They must all be going wide at certain corners, and some of them have just obviously taken advantage of that. Okay, 0.4 over Baldassarri at the moment. Oh, that sounded like he was going through there pretty quick. Okay. Oh! Baldassarri's through. That definitely caught me by surprise. So Lorenzo Baldassarri, he is into the lead. Another 150 by me. So Lorenzo Baldassarri is the new leader. Definitely caught me off guard there. So we've got some work to do still, but we've still got plenty of time. Don't panic, we're fine. We are good in 2nd place. Half a second behind Baldassarri. We've got 0.8 over Luthi in 3rd. But Baldassarri is actually pulling away. Maybe not. I think it was just the nature of those corners. It just looked like he was getting away quite rapidly. It's fine. Don't need to panic yet. Oh, he's gone wide. He went very wide there. I've gone wide as well. So this is the section where I seem to be quicker than the AI. This is where we seem to close the gaps. Closed it a little bit, but not a massive amount. Okay, into the chicane. Okay, I think I've kind of sorted out my braking marker now. Seem to be able to hit that, the first apex, a lot better now. All 148.2 from me, fastest lap of the race. But not enough to get past Baldassarri yet. Getting a bit concerned of being in the 150s for a few laps there. Front tyre has not really warmed up very much. Rear tyre is fine. Just obviously have to go careful just because it is wet. But Baldassarri still leads. Lap 7 and 0.4 is the gap to Baldassarri. Luthi just under a second behind. So this is going to be a battle between me and Baldassarri at the moment. Oh. I thought it was getting a little bit too hot there. Just thought I misjudged it slightly. Okay, so we are pretty much on the back of Baldassarre. This is going to be a good place to get him through the next corner. Yeah, we've got a better run. Not enough to get through though. Okay, through Ramshook and down to the Timmer chicane. Yeah, there's no point me trying to outbrake him into the chicane because if I outbrake him, it means I'm going in too hot. Another 148, that was a 0.6 that time. Still not able to get past Lorenzo Baldassarre. Oh, here we go. To the inside, and that is me through into the lead. But I've gone wide. But we should be alright, because we... Oh, bit of a twitch there. Oh, yeah, that's sending me wide again. But still in the lead. Baldassarre did not come through on the inside that time. Is he going to be able to follow me? It looks like the gap to second and third is closing back down. It's all closing back up. Because they were almost a second behind, but just looking at that mini-map, it looks like they're a lot closer this time. Navarro's 28th place, so yeah, I'm pretty sure he did actually crash. So it's not going to be a good race for Jorge Navarro. Come on. Getting towards the end of lap number 8. Looking on course for another win. And it could quite easily come undone, that's the thing. Oh. Okay, well I did just cut that corner, which is not ideal. So Gardner's up to second place. Baldassarre's dropped to 4th now. Okay, he's dropped to 8th. It's literally changing so quickly. Baldassarre down to 9th. Oh! Thanks, Luthi. It's one way of getting through on me, isn't it? Just to move me out the way. Okay, so Luthi is now fighting at the front. Alright, well I'm definitely going to have to try and chase him down after that move. Bastianini and Baldassarre. Well, Baldassarre's down to 9th now. He was leading a lap ago. Changing so quickly. But yeah, Luthi leading. Come on. Come to the end of lap number 9. Okay. Through Ramshook again and then run down to the chicane. I'm not close enough to have a go. I don't want to have a go into the chicane. Maybe coming out. Okay, that was a 149, 148.2 for Luthi, new fastest lap of the race. So Luthi is getting quicker. Has anyone else got any quick laps under their sleeve or up their sleeve even? Is that a saying? Marquez, he's recovering, he's in 10th. I'm not not going to be able to get past Luthi here because my bike is not going to be quick enough. Come on, come on. Oh, almost went into the back of him then. We've got your number, Luthi. Just where are we going to get back past him? Not here. Maybe through the next few corners. Oh no, that was a big moment. A big moment. The rear really stepped out. Didn't like that. That's lost me time. But not a lot. Because we're pretty much back with Luthi. Yeah, that's what I mean. It could all change really quickly. Luckily, I saved that one. But those ones can go pretty quickly if you're not careful. I've had a few crashes like that when you get a twitch. And then Schrotter's going quickest now. 148.1. Yeah, you get a twitch like that, you try to correct it, and then it just completely goes. Schrotter has moved up to 3rd place, now back down to 4th. So the Dynavolt guys are going quick at the moment. Still a gap back to 3rd, so don't have to worry too much yet. Need to find a way past Luthi if I can. There's 1.2 back to Gardner in 3rd. Navarro's still fighting with Lowe's for 24th and 25th position. They're not going to score any points. Come on. Oh, that's way too hot in there. As I put the brakes on, I knew I was going in too quick. Okay, Schrotter's actually down to 4th now, so I don't think he's going to advance up to me and Luthi. But yeah, he has set the fastest lap of the race, Schrotter, on the last lap. We had a much better line than Luthi in the last corner into the chicane. Oh, that's a good run. That is a good run. Oh, right in the way though. Couldn't quite get past him. 148.2. I reckon that could have been the fastest lap of the race if I had to slow down because I almost went into the back of Luthi. Way too wide through turn 1 as well. We're on lap 12 of 15. We're getting towards the end of the race. Who is it going to be? 3rd place is closing back in. It's been a bit of a weird race, this one. So Gardner, 1.2. Okay, so that gap hasn't actually come down. It looked a bit closer, but he's obviously not. Schrotter's up to 3rd, he's just got Gardner. If that gap starts coming down, then we know that Schrotter's starting to go quicker. My rear is starting to get a bit more lively. My rear tyre, that is. Right, need a run through the next couple of corners. Get a good exit out of this one. Oh no, had another moment. Just like a couple of laps ago. So I have to watch out for that corner now. Oh, again, the rear just sliding out a little bit. And we're on the back of Luthi again, though. Oh, we're closing. No, not into the chicane. Not unless it's the final lap, because in the wet, that really will end in disaster. But we've got a better run out. 148.4, 147.9 for Schrotter, so Schrotter is going even quicker. Oh, Luthi's on the inside. So Schrotter, he's on the move. He's the man with the pace at the moment. That's me way too wide. It's on the outside curb there. Didn't want to be out there. And another moment there from the rear. Oh dear, it's all starting to unravel a bit. Gardner's got back in front of Schrotter, which is good for me. Right, so 0.6 to Luthi at the moment. Yeah, the rear tyre is definitely starting to move about a bit more. That I'm pushing a bit more. We're almost back with Luthi. Okay, we're going to have 2 laps left to go after this one. Schrotter, he may be going quick, but he's not going quick enough to catch us up too much. Here we go. Good run, good run. Ooh. Okay, the door closed. Not quite able to get past Luthi there. He's gone wide though. But have we got it? I don't think so. Well, it's a little bit hot into the chicane there, but still managed to get it pulled down to the second apex and stay ahead of Luthi. 148.6. Okay, this is the penultimate lap of the race, down to turn 1. Luthi's gone for the inside again. Trying to hang it around the outside, didn't quite work. Right, careful round here. This is where I almost lost the rear last time. That's a lot better. It's all closing up again, isn't it? The group behind is closing back in. That's definitely less than a second now. Yeah, 0.6 back to Schrotter. That gap has come down. Right, we need to try and get ahead of Luthi as quick as possible. Otherwise, we could end up getting absorbed by the pack and pushed out the back. Ooh, got a better line than Luthi there. Right, if we're going to do it, we need to do it in the next couple of corners. Careful. Right, come on. Try and get a good line around the outside. There we go. Right, that's me back into the lead. Now Luthi may be able to have a go in... Oh, there. I was going to say he might have a go into the chicane, but he's just blasted past. We've got 1 lap to go. Come on, both sliding around. I'm not going to be able to get him into turn 1. This is the final lap of the race. Schrotter isn't too far behind, but I've just managed to sneak ahead of Luthi now. Can I stay here, or is he going to strike back? He has surprised me with a couple of attacks this race. Okay, that's where he barged me out a bit earlier on in the race, so we got through there nice and cleanly. Bit of a wheelie there as well. Oh, we got 0.7 over Luthi. This is the last lap. I do want to push, but I don't want to go over the limit. Gap's come down to 0.4. Come on. We're nearly there. We are nearly there. Looks like he's dropped back a little bit again. He may lose second place to his teammate if he's not careful. Okay, well I know he definitely won't be able to get me through these corners unless something bad happens, but it hasn't. Oh, that's me too wide. Yeah, opening up that gap now. 1.4 to Luthi. Is he going to be able to hold on to it though? He's got his teammate right with him. into the chicane for the final time for me. It is going to be a win at Assen. 100% win record continues in Moto 2. And the fastest lap of the race, I think I just done a 146.
The stars of this exciting race
I did 146.9.
Take advantage of these moments to take a look at the Moto 2.
That was a great time to do fastest lap of the race on the final lap. So there we go. Another win, another 25 points. And it was Luthi who secured second place. So it is Luthi second place in the championship still. 83 point lead. Still just holding on to the team championship now by 4 points.
Undoubtedly, it was a perfect day for him. In addition to the victory, his position also earns him 25 priceless championship points.
That was a strange race, but still pretty enjoyable. And another win nonetheless. Right, leaderboards. Red Bull Rookies Cup, you're looking at Carlos Tate is now in the lead for that, and Salvador's dropped to second place. Noguchi down to third. Moto 3 is Messia leading that from Antonelli, second. Canet third. Dallaport fourth, and Rodrigo, who is in fifth place. Moto 2, I'm leading that from Luthi in second, Baldassari third, Alex Marquez fourth, and Marcel Schrotter, who's in fifth. Now MotoGP is Marc Marquez leading that from Alex Rins in second, Dovi third, Rossi fourth, and Crutchlow up to fifth. Anyway guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. Shall see you guys next video. See you.